Okay, welcome back. Now it's time to use the first big tool that is essential to ethical hackers, and the tool is called Nmap. So what is Nmap? Nmap is a network mapper and is a free and open source network scanner, and it is used to discover hosts and services on a network by sending packets and analyzing these responses. It has a lot of different options. We are going to check them out in the next few videos. For now, let us see how we can start Nmap and do very basic scans. And the first thing you have to do is make sure your Metasploiter is up and running. And as you can see here, my Metasploiter is up and running, and we can see its IP address right here. I'm gonna cancel this for now. So let me get back to my Kali Linux mission, and we're going to see how we can run Nmap and see what available options we have. And just like any other tools, to get the help menu, just type sudo nmap-h. Give us a lot of options right here, but for this part, let us just see the target specifications. And under this target specifications, we can use host names, IP address, and even the whole network. And we can see how we can use Nmap with an example right here. And we can also input it to scan from a list of hosts or networks, or we can exclude hosts by specifying the -- exclude. This helps us to exclude any hosts or networks that we don't want to scan. And for this part, we are going to do the very basic scan, and we are going to start with the IP address. First, let me clear this with Ctrl L, and I'm going to start scan my Metasploiter. So just simply type sudo nmap and the IP address of my Metasploiter, which is 192.168.88.249, and to get its IP address of Metasploiter, just go ahead and type ifconfig, and you will get its IP address. And as you can see here, my IP address 192.168.88.249. So let me get back to my Kali Linux mission. Sorry, I have to turn on this Metasploiter. It's up and running. So to do the very basic scan of IP address, just type sudo nmap and the IP address, and I'm gonna press enter. And wow, it scanned very fast, and as you can see, it managed to do this scans. But first, let me increase its size, and as you can see, it managed to scan one IP address and one host is up, which is the IP address of my Metasploiter. And as you can see, it managed to search this open port, which is port 21, and the service is running FTP. And besides scanning open ports, it also managed to scan services which are running in this open ports. And in this port number 21, the service is running FTP, and in port number 22, the service is running SSH, and in port number 23, the service is running Telnet. And these are the most known port numbers and service is running. And also it can scan this not known port numbers, and it also says here unknown service because Nmap couldn't manage to scan the service that's running in this open ports. So as you can see, this is how we can do the first basic scan with a single IP address. And what if you want to search your whole home network? And to search your whole network, there are two ways we can do this. The first thing is we can do sudo nmap 192.168.88.1 up to 255. And the way that you can get this range is, in the previous videos we have mentioned that my home network is from 192.168.88 from 1 up to 255, and this is the IP address range of my network. And the second option, or the second way that we can do this, is just type 192.168.88.1/24, and this is the subnet or net mask of my home network. And if you don't know what this 24 is, just think of it simply: the first three octal numbers are not changeable, but the last one are changeable. So this is how we can scan the IP address range. So I'm gonna press enter. And one thing is, this scan might take some minutes, but relatively here it managed to finish very fast because I'm scanning my home network. And let's see what in Nmap come up with scanning IP address ranges. And it says right here, Nmap is done. It managed to scan 256 IP address, and there are 4 hosts up. So let's see what the hosts are up. So Nmap scan report for 192.168.8.252 host is up, and all 1000 scan ports on 192.168.88.52 are in ignored states. And this shows that the host, or my machine, which is my host machine, which is my Windows machine, all the open ports are closed because no service are running. And let's try to search what other hosts are up. And in this report, it managed to scan for this IP address, which is 192.168.88.54, and this is the other Windows machine that is in my network. You can see that port 135 is open, and this service is running our MS RPC. And let me scroll all and see what the other host is here. And the third host that it did scan with Nmap is 192.168.8.249, and this is my metasploitable virtual machine. And as you can see, it says not showing 977 closed TCP ports. But wait, I said that there are over 65,000 ports. How come it says 907 closed TCP ports? This is because Nmap by default does the first known 1000 ports. That's why here it says 977 closed ports, and the other port number which are open are listed here. And as you can see here, port number 21 is open, and the service is running as FTP. Port number 22 is open, the service is running as SSH. And we can also see as not known others which are not known, which are this one, port number 8809, and the service is running at AGP 13, and so on and so on. So let me go all the way up and see the last host that Nmap did the scan with. And as you can see, it did the scan with my router, which is 192.168.8.1. And as we already know, anything that starts with 1 is my router. And as you can see, these are the open ports that's running in my router, and the service is running. Okay, great. Now we did the very basic scan with Nmap, and in the next video we'll see what else we can discover with Nmap and see what other cool options it has. And see you in the next video.